It's easy to set up camp at an oasis. And what I mean by that is if you're familiar with storytelling, which if you're watching me, you probably are, there's always this point in the books, whether it's a YA fantasy, an adult fantasy, but there's this point in the book where the heroes kind of like gotten control over a certain power or whatever like that. And, they finally begin to flex a little bit, And that's what happened to me this week. This week, I got a chance to flex. I got featured in Innovation, and this is coming after I got front page a few weeks ago with Parlay Magazine. Now I got featured in the Innovation on Medium. I did a guest blog post for Jamie Gold, who's an amazing author, and I am on a high. And it would be really, really, really easy to set up camp here. And just, try to wait it out and hold on to the potential that's in my head or the story that I'm saying. I have the potential to be a great author. I have the potential to be this. I have the potential to be that. But if I write my manuscript, which I'm struggling with because it's not coming out the way that I want it to, because I'm concerned about the execution. But if I don't write this manuscript, I'm going to kick myself for not doing it, because this is not to toot my own horn. So please forgive me for this, but I feel like every author should feel like this about their work. It's fresh, it's innovative, and it's original. I'm just concerned about my execution, which is why this thing is taking me so long to write. But it's something that makes me excited. Like, I want to live inside the world of these characters because I see my world inside of the world of these characters, and I'm getting to work out complex problems while I'm doing this and seeing where the flaws in my logic is. And I am having fun thinking about this book and picturing it, and y'all forgive me, I'm like mentally picturing it on the screen of some movie theater or on a Netflix screen. Like, that's how much I believe in this thing, that I am picturing it as a movie and a Netflix deal. And I can't for the life of me seem to explain it in a way that's being cohesive and coherent to other people. And that is the part that's still scaring me. So I know that that's my next challenge. My next challenge is now moving past the comfort zone that I find myself in writing nonfiction, which is what I've been writing on my site. And ultimately, that's why I started this journey to begin with. If you even go onto my page, my website, I should say, you'll see why I write. I wrote because I knew that nonfiction wasn't going to cut it, because humans are built for stories. And I knew that I had to write stories for people to see the world differently, or possibly even have dialogue and conversation, because that's what art's supposed to do. Art's supposed to move the culture forward. And that's how I genuinely feel about the piece that I'm writing. But that don't mean that it don't scare the shit out of me to do, because I've never, even though I've written a book before, I've never written one that's gone this far, in the sense of I genuinely believe it has a shot. It may not, but God damn it, I believe it. And sometimes I was watching this interview with Jay-Z, and he was saying that as an artist, you have to have this inner knowing that what you're doing is worth doing. And you just got to keep going until you have that absolute confidence and faith. And I have the absolute confidence and faith that this book is worth writing. I'm just wondering if I'm the person to write it. Do I have the skills to execute it? And the fact that the book presented itself to me, that should tell me that I do have the skills to execute it, and I do have the skills to write it. That don't mean I'm not afraid, though. So if you are feeling like me in any way, shape, or form, fuck that fear and do it anyway. I am sitting in front of my Trello board right now. I'm going to finish my outline, and then I am going to feel the fear and do it anyway, because I'm going to kick myself if I don't. So I just wanted to give you guys that update. So that's why I don't sound like I'm on cloud nine, even though I really am. So I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.